I'm getting ready to prepare my chocolate nut raw oat granola. I'm going to be using my dehydrator, but you could do this recipe in your oven. Just put it at the lowest setting of heating, and you will want to keep it baking for longer hours until it's nice and crispy. So I have here 5 cups of raw oats, and then I'm gonna go and get my cacao, maple syrup, coconut sugar, vanilla extract, some Celtic salt. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my butter, and I'm gonna use my butter. I'm gonna use my blender, 1 cube of frozen coconut milk, and I'm going to blend approximately 1 cup of almonds. And these almonds have been soaked and sprouted. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm not gonna add any water, but I am gonna add a little bit of salt. So this is what I'm gonna be blending in with the cacao and the water and the maple syrup. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that. You could get almond butter. I just happen to make my almond butter. So now what I'm gonna do is in here with my oats, I'm going to put 1 cup of maple syrup. So 1 cup of maple syrup. So in here I have 5 cups of oats, 1 cup of maple syrup. Now I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of coconut sugar. Then I'm going to put a pinch of the Celtic salt. The cacao, I'm going to put 1/4 cup. So I'm going to use my tablespoon and I'm going to go ahead and put approximately 1 cup of water, and then I'm just going to be putting it until I see everything combined very well. Putting it in, and once I see that the cacao is completely mixed in and coated, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure that it looks nice and chocolatey. Now, because I like this to be crunchy, but I also like it to have some type of flexibility, I'm going to put approximately 2 heaping tablespoons of psyllium husk. So 2, so 1. This gives it the soft moistness. And then I'm also, for added omega-3s and for protein, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of chia seed. 1, 2. And then, so I want to make sure that all of the chocolate or the cacao is really covering every single part of these oats. At the end, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my almond butter. I'm going to incorporate the almond butter with a fork. I used to do this recipe that I would heat the maple syrup, and I would use a lot more coconut. Well, actually I used probably the same amount of coconut oil, but I would put them and heat them up over the stove, and so the almond butter would melt and distribute really nicely. So since I'm making this fully raw, I'm not heating anything up, then I'm just going to incorporate the almond butter with a fork and making sure that it really makes it into every single, as much as I possibly can. I don't want to have any clumps of almond butter in certain parts of the granola, of the oats, and not in the other. So I really want to make sure that I incorporate it throughout the whole batch. Okay, so I think I did a good job. Now what I'm going to do, at this point, you could go ahead and dress it however way you want. I like to put coconut, so I'm going to put some coconut flakes in here, and then I'm also going to put some vegan chocolate chips. Luxurious granola to have when we go on hikes, when we're out and about, or when we want to have some nice yummy ice cream and a topping on top of our nice cream on the weekend. And I'm going to put 2 handfuls of coconut flakes, unsweetened coconut flakes. Go ahead and mix that all up. I'm going to put a little bit of vegan chocolate chips because they are going into the dehydrator, so there will be some warmth. So this is just going to coat really nicely and just gives it just that extra little touch of chocolate. So I'm not putting that much. And there you go. Now at this point, if you want to put more, decorate more, then you could go ahead and put dried cherries, cranberries, dried mango, whatever it is. So now this is going to go in the dehydrator overnight at 115 for approximately 12 hours, and it should be ready. I like to put it in glass containers, put it in my pantry or my refrigerator. I added some dried blueberries, and yummo.